sir. You already know what it is, man. It's the Celebrity Gurus, King Maserati Santana. I'm definitely back in the building. Show me some love. Oh, yes. That's what it is, man. We in Charlotte. Yeah. Give it up. We in Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? And I got another special guest that's in the hot seat with me tonight on Straight Uncensored. The #1 platform, man, where you can say what the fuck you want to say. You already know what time it is. Without further ado, man, I want to introduce this incredible artist, this female artist that's sitting right here, man, in front of us. You know, I've been tracking you down and trying to get this interview a year ago, you know what I mean? And now I finally have you on the platform. I need everybody to show a warm welcome to the infamous Mary Mack. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. You already know that.
That's a fact. So, first of all, appreciate you for coming up here, you know what I'm saying, and blessing your presence.
Having me,
Absolutely. So let's get started, man. Let's get right into it. Talk to me about where you from. Are you from Charlotte, or did you just come here?
I was born in Florida, like literally only born there though, like in Daytona Beach, then moved to the city, and I've been here ever since. Like really, I moved to Atlanta for a little bit, like in middle school or something like that, and came back and graduated here and everything.
Absolutely. How was it in Florida and Atlanta?
Well, I don't remember Florida because I was literally just born there, and then my mom moved straight to North Carolina from there.
Gotcha.
But Atlanta was lit though. Like it was really lit. My dad had moved out there, so I went to go stay with him for a while, and it was definitely just a bigger version of Charlotte for real.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So you coming to Charlotte and you being out here in Charlotte, like what is there to do in Charlotte? Like what is all the hot spots and for all the people that never been to Charlotte?
Real shit, it's mad shit to do though. Like people be wanting to be on the same type waves every week, but it's mad things to do out here. Like we got some really nice restaurants here. We got some really nice hookah lounges, spots, clubs, strip clubs. It's mad stuff to do here, honestly.
Absolutely, man. Everybody, we got Mary Mack in the building. Yes. We got in the building, man. So like, let's talk about, you are artists. So is there anything else that you do besides being an artist?
I do mad shit though. Like everybody know, it make money. It makes sense to me. So I do parties. You know, I throw the showcase every week. Who got a banger? Put a platform together for the local artists. And I do body sculpting too. So I have my own body sculpting business called Allure Sculpting. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So I be sculpting up the girls with the BBLs and making them look like she got a BBL. All that good stuff.
Yeah, because you know what? Sometimes I be strolling down and what's trending on social media, and I stroll down to this guy, and he was talking about it's really like everybody that's getting these BBLs is really, it looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ugly. Like why would you have to dress yourself up in a BBL? So like if you can relate to that and kind of like enlighten us on a little bit of information far as, because you do all the scoping and all of that.
Yeah, so I really feel like it depends on where the people go, because it'll be somebody that might have a BBL that you don't know have a BBL, because even some of the skinny girls got BBLs. Facts. So they do little skinny BBLs too for the little booties. So sometimes the girls want that extra fake weird looking look. If that's what you want to go for that. But it just really depends on where they go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, what is your actual job to keep it up after they get it done?
Yeah, to help them maintain it, help them keep their waistline down. What I do is I use cavitation, and it, like, liquefies the cells. And so they'll sweat it out, pee it out, different stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I can move the fat around. Like, if you want to move some of the fat from your thighs to your butt, I could do that. And I can actually plump up your butt, too, as well.
So how often does they have, like, the
It
people?
Depends on their size and how much they're trying to lose, and as far as what they're doing on their own outside of sculpting, like are you working out, are you eating right? It just really depends. So if you got somebody that's working out with it, that's eating right, they can come probably do 5-6 sessions and get the results that they want within them 5-6 sessions. Where you got somebody that's never doing what they're supposed to do, they're gonna have to keep coming back every few weeks to maintain their stuff.
Absolutely, that's dope. Mm-hmm. So, like, do you got any siblings? Like, how did you grow up?
Yes, I have 4 little sisters, and I have a little brother as well.
Facts. You want to shout them out right now?
Yes. So shout out to Kiana, Shariah, Trinity, Imani, and TJ, Big Purr. So yeah,
absolutely.
My family lit as hell.
Absolutely. So, were you always a person that came up from talent, or did you discover that you had some talent?
I mean, I've always been talented. Like, my family, I come from talent. My family is talented. My family is musical. My dad is a drummer. My sister is an artist, too. She make music caddy. I really just come from talent. Like, whether it was sports in college, sports in high school, to the music, to whatever. Anything I touch, we gonna make that shit shake.
That's a fact. I fuck with that. So, like, when did you get into music?
So I always been into the music, like since a little kid. Like, you know, back in the day, you ain't had no real thing to record on, so you had to put the little tape, paper in the corners and record on the cassette tapes. I've been doing the music for a long time now. As far as taking it serious, it's been for the last 4 years. Like, I was playing around at the crib a lot, and then one day I was just like, you know what? I could really do this shit for real. Like, let me not play with it. Let me take it serious and see what happened.
So why not take it serious from the very beginning?
Because I didn't ever think it was a real thing. Like, I never looked at music as a career. I looked at music as a hobby. Like, I like to do it. You go to church, you sing, you know, just little stuff. Like, I never looked at it like, oh, I'm going to be able to get paid off of this until I start seeing it happening in my face, you know. So I watched the baby blow up. I watched Rennie Rucci get her motion. Like, I watched Cardi get her motion, like, right all in the same place. Like, waitressing at the club. Baby would come in there every week. We'd hang up his posters, wear his shirts. He would tee. Next thing you know, bro was out of here. You know what I'm saying? I watched Rennie and Cardi come in the club and strip, and next thing you know, they was out of here. So then when I realized, like, okay, if these motherfuckers can do this shit right in my face, why can't I?
I can get the bag.
Yeah, I can get the bag, too. Can get to like, it. If they could do it, I could do it. So then I was like, fuck it. Let me just figure out how to really become an artist and go for it.
So that was more like a motivation for you?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get that. that. So that was my next question for you. Like, so is music, is it a career for you now, or is it a hobby still?
It's a career.
It's a career.
Yeah, it's a career. It stopped being a hobby when I didn't want to do it and I still had to. Like, that's when it stopped being a hobby. When it's a hobby, it's like, oh, this is my leisure time. This is what I want to do. I'm doing it for fun. Some days it ain't fun. You know what I'm saying? But you still got to do it. You know, some days I don't want to go to the studio. Some days I don't want to do this feature. Some days I don't want to perform or come do a podcast interview, whatever the case may be. But you still got to do it because it's your career. This is what I signed up for. I'm getting paid to do this. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody that's actually getting paid. To doing what they doing. Shout out to everybody that's getting paid, man, because that's really what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Because you cannot pursue a music career if you're not getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Then it wouldn't be, you know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense.
Right. It's
you know
still a
what I mean?
hobby.
Absolutely. You know what I mean?
And
you probably do certain things too, like with music where you sing around the house and things like that. That's when it's still a hobby to you. You know what I mean? But it's like, okay, you know what? This is how I make some of my dopest records. You know, I'm outside or I'm in here, because that's the favorite thing everybody want to say now. I'm outside. You know what I mean? Right. And now standing on business. Where the fuck did standing on business come from? Did it come from King?
That's what I feel like. King said he came up with standing on business.
Standing on business against his own fucking father.
On his own mama.
God damn, man.
His mama and daddy.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. I need everybody to keep it locked right here to the #1 talk show. You know what I'm saying? In the Carolinas. It's on the rise, straight uncensored. I got Mary Mack in the building, y'all. Y'all keep it locked. We got more coming. Yeah.
I'm about to take over game, need a makeover straight to the spot. I don't see a layover. He wanna stay over. I wanna range over. Guess we don't always just get what we want. Dream me out, please, in that new Saint Laurent. Dream me out, please, in that new Saint Laurent. I make them whistle like referees, make them run back and forth just like a suicide nigga. I'm about to take over game, need a makeover straight to the spot. I don't see a layover. He wanna stay over. I wanna range over. Guess we don't always just get what we want. Dream me out, please, in that new Saint Laurent. Dream me out, please, in that new Saint Laurent. You cannot hand me just anything. I got a taste for the crib and the better things. Walking on beats like an old couple. Started small and I'm watching it go double. Got them repping, I don't need a mascot. Fill it up from the first to the last spot. I'm just lighting them up like a cab top. I've been ballin' out of proportion. Teaching them lessons, just bringing them courses. I'm living up to.
And we're back from the break. We still got Mary Mack in the building. Y'all show some love.
Yeah.
Mary Mack, how you feeling?
You know,
I know
feeling
you over,
good, feeling great over here. Feeling loose,
you over there sipping. Cheers for the New Year's. Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? You back outside.
I'm back outside.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So listen, growing up, what are some of the rappers that some of the first rappers, it could be male, female, that you started off listening to kind of motivate you?
Everybody know. Everybody knows, like, Missy. Like, literally, Missy is so goated.
Shout out to Missy.
She's so goated. Like, she made me want to do the music shit. Like, just listening to her be a creative, stand out, not have to be out here, ass out, titties out, sucking dick, whatever the case may be, but just making hits. And anything I ever heard that woman hop on, she made it better.
Yeah, and you ain't never see her with no provocative shit on.
Never. And she bad as hell. Like, Missy, like, now, Missy, like, honey, aged like motherfucking wine. Like, yeah. And she really made great music.
Why you think we don't see enough of Missy now?
I feel like Missy more so behind the scenes now. Like, Missy still tapped into the game, but I feel like she has grown so much into the industry where she's writing and she's putting things together for other artists. I feel like she done had her run and she know that and she's capitalized on that and now she's ventured on to her next thing.
Yeah. Who else besides Missy?
Missy. Well, growing up it was Missy, but as far as like my favorite rappers, like 50. Like I really fuck with 50 on a business aspect, tip, and just lyrically. Like, that nigga go crazy. Like, I love the fact that bro used the whole entire beat. Like, as soon as that shit dropped, you hear his voice. He don't waste a second.
50 gave us 21 questions.
Yeah, literally. You know, and he started the first question as soon as the beat dropped. You hear me? Like, he don't play no games. So, 50, J. Cole. I love J. Cole.
Vietnam.
North Carolina native. Crazy. Lyrically crazy. Very smart business-wise. Stay out the way, but be in the way. You know what I'm saying? Stay out the way, but be in the way. Love it. Just some of my top people, for real.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, like, I know you told me about when you seen, you know, all of these other artists that was out. Before they was artists, they was dancers, you know, at the clubs that you are very familiar with. But was that a moment where you started taking music seriously? Like, when did you know, like, okay, you know what? This is the career that I'm choosing.
Well, see, at the time when I was working in the club, I was making so much money in the club. Like, I was wrapped up in that shit for real. Like, it was just thousands and thousands of dollars every night being a bottle girl. Like, I ain't even had to strip. I ain't throwing no ass. Don't even know how to throw no ass for real. But I was taking home a bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking home a bag like I was throwing ass all night. But once I kind of, like, started transitioning from that to just being an entrepreneur, like I opened my own clothing store and stuff like that. I started doing shit like that. And then I was like, there was a studio in the basement of my clothing store. Like, the room that they rented on the bottom floor was a studio, and I started going in there playing around with shit. I started seeing niggas hopping online, making freestyles and shit. And I'm like, I could do that. You know, and I did it, and then my first shit went viral because Plies reposted me. And
shout out to you.
Yeah, you know, like my second freestyle I ever dropped went viral. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even really know how to rap or nothing. I didn't have a rap name. I wasn't Mary Mack. I was just Mary. You know what I'm saying? Drop my shit. The next day I wake up to 100 phone calls from everybody like, you're trending. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about. What does that mean? And I didn't even know what trending meant because I wasn't tapped into social media like that. Like, I just was posting some shit. And I was like, damn, I just got 10,000 followers overnight. Like, I didn't even know what the fuck happened. And I see Plies had posted me, had 1 million views on it, and it was like thousands and thousands of comments, and it was my first time going viral, so I read every single comment. Like, I read every single one, and it was all love.
Yeah,
and
let me give you one. So, when you first started off rapping, when you say, you know what, I'm about to take it serious, because this is the number one thing and the number one answer when I interview local artists, I say, yo, how long you been into rapping? And they say, well, I started off doing this, and then I started taking it serious then. So it made me ask you, like, yo, why didn't you take it serious from the start with, right? But you covered that. So now, with that being said, you started off with just your name as being Mary. Where did the Mack come from?
Well, so when I decided, like, I was going to do this shit for real, one thing you got to do with any business is you got to research and know what you're doing, right? So I couldn't just pop outside, oh, I'm Mary, I'm doing music now. I had to brand myself as an artist. So I knew I had to come up with the artist name. So I didn't know how to do that shit. So literally Googled, you know, I'm like, how to pick a rap name.
Let's do it.
How to pick a rap name, you know, and it's just like, it threw out some different ideas to me, like, oh, if you can put, you know, something with your name or whatever you name yourself. The main thing it told me was whatever I named myself, it had to relate to me, and I had to stand on that name.
Right.
Like, I
stand on business.
I was going to have to stand on business. Like King, you know, I was going to have to stand on big business. So I was like, all right, well, what relates to me? Well, I'm Mary. Everybody already know that from the It's Something About Mary. And I'm like, I can't switch that. That's who I am. But, nigga, I'm a Mack.
The movie. Yeah,
It's Something About Mary. Shout out to Sporty Yorty because he told me to change my Instagram to that. So I was like, we're going to go with Mary Mack because I'm a Mack. For real. Like,
sure.
So that's how that came about.
Talk about all the nights and all the days that you spent promoting at McDonald's, and you had the bottles of Mac sauce.
Listen,
let's get into that.
Literally shot a whole promo video in McDonald's with the Big Mac, made them put extra sauce on it, like literally shut down the line and everything to shoot the promo video in there, and ended up getting some other shit.
My man over here, like, yeah, we did that shit.
Yeah,
we
for
did
real.
that. That's what's up. So how did like the community relate to that though?
Like they fuck with it for real. Like it was people in there and they was like, oh my gosh, you're Mary, and we want to tap in with you. And somebody in there that was doing some reality show and they was like, we want you for the show. Like, so like everybody is always very receptive of the stuff that I put out. So I fuck with that.
And you know what? It's crazy because who else had a promotion endorsement deal with McDonald's?
Sweetie.
Was it Sweetie?
She had the Sweetie meal.
Her meal was the same damn meal. Bro.
It was a Big Mac.
It's the same damn meal.
But it's Sprite. All they did was make the drink a Sprite, and then you got chicken nuggets, and you got some sweet and sour sauce.
But your name is Mary Mack.
Yeah.
And you really should have had a sponsorship.
Yeah.
Having the Mac sauce.
No, we still gonna get that.
So
we let Sweetie have her Sweetie meal, but when that Mac sauce meal come out, it's gonna be different. The revenue gonna be different from McDonald's. They will not play with me.
Well, I'm curious to know, what would you have done differently with your Mac sauce?
First of all, we would have still went with the Big Mac sandwich, but we would have just made it extra saucy. Right?
Okay.
We would have made the burger bigger, like Whopper size.
Everything XL?
Like everything XL, because we Big Mac over here. So we're going to make the Big Mac the biggest Mac you can ever get. Yeah. And we're going to make that thing extra saucy.
Yeah. We talking about Mary Mac. Hey, yo.
Right. We're going to put Burger King out of business.
We feeling the sip.
Yeah.
Still toasted. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Damn. That's crazy because you really could have had. And you know what? You say you're still going to go after it.
Yeah, we still going to go after it. Like, what that mean? Everybody get endorsements with people sometimes, and her time came, and my time is coming.
Yeah, Sweetie.
Yeah, I supported her meal, too. I went and got that. I actually like the sweet and sour sauce on my fries now. I never even ate the sauce.
So that's how they did it. That's how they did it. They mixed some things up.
Yeah, they took the regular Big Mac meal. It came with a Sprite as the drink, and you got nuggets. And you got sweet and sour sauce because that's what Sweetie orders when she goes to McDonald's.
Well, shout out to my girl. My woman loves ranch on everything. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that it may take that particular thing and change everything. So it's like it's crazy when you go into some of these fast food restaurants and it's like, yo, what's the difference between this meal and this meal? Oh, okay. Well, you got to pay a little extra for this. And it's only like 60 cents extra. You know what I'm saying? But like shit, everything now at McDonald's is like 10 or over. You know what I mean? Damn, the Mac sauce, Mary Mac sauce.
Yeah. They're going to have to pay extra for that. The price going to double too when we make the burger double.
Halloween.
That revenue going to go up.
Halloween. Have you ever thought about doing something for Halloween where people got to look in the mirror and say your name?
Oh my God!
Come on,
we actually
come on, talk to me.
Talk to me. About that. We've talked about that, like we doing the Candyman type theme. Yeah, we've talked about that too.
Say your name 3 times. See, because Candyman ain't never fucked with nobody until they said his name. Right?
Yeah.
Then he can't even fuck with
you. That's exactly how that shit went.
That's what it
they
is.
Should have left that man where he was at.
Candyman ain't never fuck with nobody until you said his name.
And that's how it goes.
Just like a nigga. Okay. All right, so let's move along, man. Are there any non-hip-hop artists or genres that really had impacted you or your journey of being, you know, a female artist?
I would just say I love all genres of music. So I can't really say like I love pop music. Like I love R&B. I love rock. It really just depends. I love some country songs like Carrie Underwood. I fuck with. I fuck with Adele. You know, hell, I fuck with Taylor Swift. Like,
okay,
it really
then.
Just depends. You know,
she got the bag.
Yeah, Taylor Swift got the bag.
Madonna got the bag. Hannah Montana got the bag.
Miley Cyrus just got that Grammy. Miley Cyrus just got Grammy thing too. But yeah, like I fuck with all genres of music. One thing about me is just good music. I love good music. Don't matter what it is. Like. Absolutely. It could be just a good beat. Don't even gotta have no words on it. I love music. Absolutely.
Hey, listen, man. Speaking of the Grammys, when we get back, we're gonna talk about more about the Grammys with Miss Mary Mack in the building. But before we go to a break, I'm gonna allow you to get busy with your song, though. You know what I'm saying? So I need for you to really introduce this record to the people.
So this is my record, one of my hit records, Big Rex.
Let's get it, man. This is Miss Mary Mack. Let's get it.
Mary Mack, no drip sauce, no my trap swinging. Big Rex, Huntersville back. I be count crazy, strip club, throwing real money, nothing like Usher Raymond.
Damn, son, where'd you find that?
Mary Mack, no drip sauce, no my trap swinging. Big Rex, Huntersville back. I be count crazy, strip club, throwing real money, nothing like Usher Raymond. Dirty dancing, finessing in the kitchen, feel like Patrick Swayze. Mary Mack, no drip sauce, no my trap swinging. Big Rex, Huntersville back. Big sauce, had to take a loss. That's the boss of me. 550, you can get a verse. I don't talk for free. What you thought? Mary fell off. I been in the streets, beat a bitch, knock my nails off. Don't want none of me. Play with me, catch me out smoke. All I know is me. Hating on me, throwing real money. Can't keep up with me. Mary Mack, no drip sauce. Know my trap swinging. Big Rex, hunters feel back. I be count crazy. Strip club, throwing real money. Nothing like Usher Raymond. Dirty dance, finessing in the kitchen. Feel like Patrick Swayze. Mary Mack, no drip sauce. Know my trap swinging. Big Rex, hunters feel back. I be count crazy. Strip club, throwing real money. Nothing like Usher Raymond. Dirty dance, finessing in the kitchen. Feel like Patrick Swayze. Big Rex, kitchen looking crazy. I'm too turned up, don't ask me. I been the biggest, fuck how you act up. Test me, get drugged through the mud and still get slapped up. I'm big pressure, won't fold never, don't get it fucked up. I'm the topic, never out of pocket. What's in your wallet is big bank, tight little bank purr. No, it ain't stopping, plugged in like a house socket. Fuck who ain't watching it, straight gas, pedal to the flow. No, we ain't stopping. Mary Mack, no drip sauce, know my trap swinging. Big Rex, hunters peel back. I be count crazy, strip club, throwing real money. Nothing like Usher Raymond. Dirty dance, finessing in the kitchen. Feel like Patrick Swayze. Mary Mack, no drip sauce, know my trap swinging. Big Rex, hunters peel back. I be count crazy, strip club, throwing real money. Nothing like Usher Raymond. Dirty dance, finessing in the kitchen. Feel like Patrick Swayze. Yeah.
Keep it hot. You're now on the road.
Yes, sir. You already know where the fuck we found it from. We on the Rize straight uncensored. I still got Miss Mary Mack in the building.
Big purr.
Yeah. Before the break, we was talking, and yo, you took me to a commercial with your record. So, yo, commend you on that. Salute for that. The record is fire, it's dope. We're going to play it again before we get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But, like, we was talking about the Grammys before we went to the break. Mm-hmm. What did you think about the Grammys?
I feel like it was a lot of weird shit going on.
Don't hold back. We uncensored.
It was a lot of weird
This
shit
is on the
going
Rize Uncensored, where you can say what the fuck you want to say.
Let's get into it. What happened?
I mean, just from what I know, like the whole like Jay-Z situation, I mean, I feel like that's some shit that's been said over and over again. Like, y'all niggas beating a dead horse. Like,
yeah.
Like, what's the point? Like, you gonna still show up? Y'all still want that Grammy? Y'all talking about the platform, but you arguing about not getting the accolade. Make it make sense. Pick one.
Facts.
Do you fuck with the platform or you don't? But what do you want to reward for some shit that you don't agree with? If you telling me that the categories is fucked up, this platform is on some bullshit, you don't fuck with the Grammys, what do you need the Grammy from them for? If you gonna sip out of it like a sippy cup, what the fuck does the Beyonce need it for?
So what was okay? What was
Like, what the fuck do you want?
what was Jay-Z so angry about? Was he angry about Beyonce not getting a Grammy? Well, first, before you answer that, did his daughter get a Grammy? Did Blue Ivy get a Grammy?
She got a Grammy before, right?
So she did.
She got a Grammy.
Baby, you was right.
Ago, right.
She got a Grammy.
Yeah, she did get a Grammy. She did. And he said he was gonna use that as a cup too, didn't he? He said something about
So was he
using
using the Grammy Award as a cup as a disrespect?
I mean, shoot, I don't really know what that man's intention was. It looked disrespectful to me. After you get up there and talk shit and then pour some champagne in the Grammy, that's what it looked like to me.
I wish I had the playback. He said, I tell the truth when I get nervous. That's what
Jay-Z
Jay said.
funny as hell. I mean, Jay-Z done put in his time, so
Yeah.
shit, he feel like he could say what he want to say, and that's how he was feeling, and he felt like he needed to put it out there. But my thing is, don't contradict yourself. If you gonna talk shit about the platform and they on some bullshit, then why do you need the accolade?
So-
why are you complaining about not getting the award?
So if we did a Grammys right here in Charlotte,
Right.
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
because
it.
a lot of people, they like to have awards. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the Backyard Comedy. Backyard Comedy just covered the Queen City Awards. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Let me give them one. You know what I'm saying? Because they, matter of fact, I got the award from them right here. Right? But, like, I don't like to show up at a lot of award shows because I feel like people don't know what you're doing throughout the years. Mm-hmm. You can't nominate someone if they're not even having motion.
Thank you.
So how can you have an awards? How can you nominate someone? Hey, you got the best rapper of the year. Well, what was my biggest record? You don't fucking know.
Exactly.
You're trying to sell out seats. What you're trying to do. So let's talk about it. Having awards. If we had a Grammys in Charlotte, Who would you nominate as some of the dopest artists? We talking about the best song of the year, male and female. So that's 2 different categories. Mm-hmm. Who would you say? Just give me 3 on both sides.
All right. Well, damn.
Yeah, give me 3. You only give me 3.
Damn.
It's uncensored.
All right. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So we talking about just best records, or we talking about overall consistency? Because there's people out here with good records with no motion still.
How about this? You want me to narrow it down to the key?
Yeah.
Selling the records.
Who's gonna be able to sell the records?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna go with my girl Rize Raps. Because Rize Raps, she might not be like a trap rapper, but my girl is in Atlanta for Own With The Creatives, and she knows how to market, and she's going to sell records.
Facts.
I'm going to go with my girl Cash Kyla. Like, she might not be somebody that you're going to see at every showcase, but you're going to see her every time you open your phone, and she's going to have motion, and they marketing, they moving right, and she's making hit records.
Dope.
And then if you're going to talk about any other female, of course me. I'm selling all the records. Let the church say prayer.
Yo. I thought you was going to be number 1.
Listen, I'm going to show love first, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody already know what the fuck going on with me.
You talking your shit
we
now.
We can start with me.
I like that.
But everybody know it's going to start and end with me. So we're going to go ahead and show love to who we show love to. But at the end of the day, that's who I'm going with for the females. Now for males, that's going to be a little tough for me now. It's going to be a little tough because it is some artists out here that I feel like got the capabilities to sell more records if they had the right motion and got hit records. But just to sum it up, I'm going to go with Hot Boy Shaq. Hot Boy Shaq gonna always come through with some hot shit. He gonna be consistent. He's gonna market his shit the right way, and he got fans. He got followers. He got people that's gonna tap into his shit. I'm gonna say Dunk. Dunk got fans still.
Shout out to Dunk.
Dunk got his fans. Dunk's gonna sell the records. Like, bro gonna continue to make hits. He's gonna be consistent when it comes to this music shit, and he hungry. And he got motion. He one of the biggest in the city. Then I'm gonna say P. Frank. You know, because a lot of people might know P. Frank from being a street nigga, but that nigga is really a street rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro
and we all can remember Dunk because Dunk got the one dread, the one wig.
The one dread. I'll never forget the day I met Dunk. I'm like doing my show. I'm the door girl. This nigga walks in with this little dread because it wasn't long yet. It was just a little baby dread here. And he walks in and he like, yo, I'm trying to perform. And I'm like, shit, okay, bro. Like, it's 50. You know, and he's like, all right. He's like, I want to go next. I'm like, yeah, give me another 50. I'll give you the mic right now. Give me the 50. Gave bro the mic. Bro went so crazy, I had to tell security to hold the door, hold the line. I grabbed the money box. I had to go watch for myself. And I was like, damn, bro, you hard, right? So I tell my assistant, I'm like, yo, bro's gonna go. You know, she was like, but the one dread. I said, you'll never forget it. It's called marketing.
Yeah, it's the one dread.
2 weeks later, bro was signed to Baby.
Yeah, it's the one dread. You know, I'm going to ask you this question and I'm going to get back on Charlotte. But I'm going to ask you this question first. Have you put anybody on in the city? Did you think?
Oh, yeah.
Did you put people on?
I put hella people on.
Let's talk about
Be
it.
clear. I don't put hella people on from different promoters, different hosts, artists, like everything. Like, I definitely done put motherfuckers on. Like, you know, just on my platform alone, like, bro, Steven the Dream came out of Rock Hill. I put bro onto the platform. Bro was able to goddamn capitalize on that here in the city. You know what I'm saying? But bro started off who got a banger for real. Hosting my shit, then promoting, and then doing his own thing. And then, like, Infrared, we put the bro on. Bro had was just performing at my shows for real, but he started making his own flyers. I'm like, bro, tapped in with bro for the flyers, and I'm like, yo, I think you could be a promoter. You know, taught bro how to throw the parties. Now bro managing like 4 clubs, throwing the parties. You know what I'm saying? So definitely hella artists done broke hella records. Stack Your Hustle Gutter broke his record. Big Homie Fifth broke his record. Cash Bar broke her record. Chocolate Drop broke her record.
Chocolate Drop?
Yeah, broke her record. Like, yeah. Ready for War, we broke that record. You ain't coming who got a banger. Everybody screaming that shit. Like, everybody.
Do you feel like that you don't get the recognition?
I mean, I really do from certain people. I feel like people give me the recognition when they feel like it's going to be beneficial for them sometimes. Like, I feel like sometimes they give me my flowers in order for me to do something else for them. So I do feel like it's a lot of people that don't give me my flowers. But at the end of the day, I didn't do it for the flowers. So I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool if I do something for you, bro. And however you respond or you move after that is going to determine if I do something else for you.
Do you want the flowers?
I really don't care about it. Like, for real, I'm not one of them people that needs that, like, oh, yes, Mary, I'm grateful, da-da-da-da-da. Just stay down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just stay loyal. Just don't ever cross me. But I don't need for you to pat me on my back and slap me on my ass and tell me great job and thank you. Like, I get it, bro. Just don't do no weird shit.
Absolutely. Shout out to DJ Chuck
T.
T. You know what I'm saying? The last time I seen you before you were back outside, you was outside at the Spectrum Stadium, and I seen you, and you was doing your thing. You had the two braids. Yo, I even heard that you snatched somebody's shades off before you entered the actual stage, because if I'm not mistaken, that the band was right there, but I don't know if the band was still there, but because you came late.
Mm-hmm.
I need for you to, come on, talk to my audience about this. What happened?
So Chuck had booked me for the Spectrum show. Me, being an artist in the studio all night.
On Black People Time, late.
Yeah, I'm always late, though. Everybody that know Mary knows that Mary, you got to tell me, look, I did good today.
Okay, yeah, you was on time.
You really should have told me 7:30.
Yeah.
If you'd have told me 7:30, I would have been here at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
See, you told me 8 o'clock.
She was here at 8:12, y'all.
8:12, I did good.
You did good. You did good.
Minutes. But everybody not be late. So I had been in the studio all night, so I overslept. I got woken up by my managers at my door, like, you better be dressed. I was not dressed, so I was like, took a shower real quick, threw my outfit on, and I had to do my makeup in the car and left my lashes and shit at the crib. And I'm like, oh my God, I look crazy. Y'all got no lashes on. So we running up the damn escalator. We ain't even letting this shit take us up. We running up this bitch. So we get up there. I see a nigga in the stand and like out in the crowd. I'm like, yeah, them shades match my fit. I walked up to him. I'm like, bro,
yeah.
Put them bitches on.
Yeah.
I didn't even give him a chance to say sure. Like, I was already
you didn't say sure. You said yeah.
I said, yeah, let me get them up off you. Pop them bitches on real quick and went straight
to
mic.
it. What record did you perform?
I did Thank You, and I did Big Racks too. Yeah, I did Big Racks and I did Thank You.
Speaking of Big Racks, you had, what was her name? Brazy?
Brazy was on the original version of Big Racks.
You took her off.
Yeah, I took Brazy off.
Talk to me.
Yeah, like, Brazy a great artist. I feel like she was kind of nervous. Like, that's her first time being in the studio with me. She seemed like she was a little bit nervous. I had to tell her, like, yo, I'm a regular person like you, nigga. Relax, smoke something, hit the blunt, take a little shot.
So she looked at you like a celebrity.
Yeah, she did. Like, for real, sis was acting real nervous when she first met me, but we have bonded. You know, that's my sis. I talk to her all the time. We gonna do some more records together. I felt like it could have been better. You know, I feel like just her nerves kind of got to her. So we're going to do some more music together in the future, though.
That's dope. Shout out to her, though.
Shout out to Brady.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give her one. Can I give her one?
Yeah, give her one.
Let me give her one. Okay. Because you can't do records with everybody.
You can't. I'm not even taking out features no more. Like,
so what happens when you do a record with someone and it don't go expected in a positive way?
I don't promote
the shit goes from sugar to shit.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I don't promote it. If you pay me for the feature and your shit trash, I'm going to give you what you paid for, and that's it. But don't expect me to promote it on my end if the record is poops. Because I even tell artists, they'll send me a record, and I'll send it back. And I'll be like, send me something else. And they'll pressure me like, no, I want you on this one. But I'm telling you, send me something else because that shit ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell them to their face, this not it in the studio. Do you want to just create something? No, they still want to put me on the trash record. So if you want to put me on the trash record, you going to promote that. I'm not putting that shit on my page.
Yeah. I'm about to hit you with another one.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit the bomb on you first.
Go ahead.
Because I was going to ask you this for the industry, but I'm going to ask you this just for Charlotte. I'm going to keep it Charlotte because this is where we is. Just keep it rainy days. I'm going to keep it Charlotte, right? Give me your Mount Rushmore of Charlotte, female and male. You know how many it is on the Mount Rushmore?
How many?
It's like 5.
5 people.
Who you got?
Top 5 out the city. Me, the baby, Dunk. Shh.
Who you
females. Then we gonna tap in with the females. Cash Kyla. I'm gonna say Cash Kyla is like literally next up when it comes to real motion and real hits. And then I'm gonna put J-Way.
Y'all hear her?
I'm gonna put J-Way.
She ain't playing no games.
That's just really what it is, bro.
Speaking of the baby, Arnold Taylor.
Arnold Taylor.
Come on. Would you say that Arnold Taylor put the baby on? Or I mean, how did it happen? You from Charlotte. What's going on?
I really feel like they helped each other. I feel like when King Carter came And, you know, King Carter was backing Baby. Because at first, Baby had a whole nother team of people. And he was out here running, doing his shit. Then he linked with Carter. And because Carter was rapping. And before that, too, he was an artist. So then when he linked with Baby to be like his manager, he took him to Arnold. You know what I'm saying? And they created the label around Baby. So I feel like all of that was an entity all in each other. And I feel like it helped them all blow. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
All together. Mm-hmm.
So he created a label
around Baby.
Mm-hmm. You got people like Stunner for Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Dunk, too.
Rich Dunk. So, you know, Stunner is Interscope. Like, he's BDB, but he's the only BDB artist that's Interscope. Like, all the other artists is just BDB. They just signed to Baby.
Like Martin, BDB. You know, like Martin. You know, shout out to them because I think, didn't they get a Grammy or something? Like, something happened with them. But, you know, that's another story. But look, you know what? You being a female artist, let's get serious here. All right, can we get serious?
Yeah,
let's get serious. How do you feel about the male artists discrediting women on records? Does that bother you, or you?
I mean, shit. At the end of the day, these hoes discredit themselves.
Damn.
So what the hell? How you supposed to feel away? How can I feel away about a man saying some shit about you that you gonna say about yourself? If you willing to put your piece of pussy lips on live for $100 or whatever the fuck Boosie was giving away, then how can I get mad at Boosie for telling you to put your pussy lips on live? You know what I'm saying? If you gonna carry yourself in a way that you carry yourself, then you gotta expect for a nigga to come at you like that. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, mom always taught me, like, shit, whatever you put out there, that's how people gonna treat you. You walk around like a hoe, you gonna get treated like a hoe. Y'all hoes want to be hoes, y'all want to rap about being hoes and sucking dick for $20, then that's what niggas gonna treat you like. So shit, I can't discredit them niggas because the females doing it to themselves.
So it don't bother you?
It don't bother me. They ain't
it's
talking
like, you know
about me.
what? They ain't talking about, okay.
They ain't talking about
so
me.
They ain't talking about me.
The hoes.
Right.
They ain't talking about me.
Right. So do you feel like that women are the reason for weak men?
I feel like weak men, that shit starts, I could say women, but more so they mamas and they daddies. That shit started home. They was raised to be weak. Like, you didn't just pop out and just become a weak man because a woman did something for you. Like, you was already weak. Because if you a real man, you going to stand on business.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
Stand on business. You know what I'm saying? But if you a real man, you going to stand on business.
I'm about to bomb you on that one.
Nah, but for real, like, a nigga, you can't make no man weak. A man is supposed to be the dominant one anyway. So if you allow a woman to come in and make you weak, you was already weak, baby.
So what do you believe in?
As far as what?
Like religion?
I'm a Christian. Non-denominational.
Okay, so Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the black Jews, they believe that black women are the reason for black men. And I don't want to just put this in a box with just black. I want to say women and men, all races, but women are the reason that men are weak.
I feel like their belief is wrong. Because once again, like I said, a woman is not even the provider, the protector. She's not supposed to be the dominant person. So even if you come across a woman of some type of dominance, you as the man, you're supposed to be stronger. So if you allow a woman to weaken you, then you are already weak on the inside. It was already in you, baby. It was already in there. Because I feel like I'm a strong woman. And I don't care how strong the man is or whatever the case is. I'm not going to let nobody tear me down based on who they are or what they're bringing to the table. Like, that shit would have to already be in me. I would have to already be weak.
But women have certain reasons. So let me tell you something. Women have certain traits that they would make a man feel weak.
I feel they would say
certain. They would say certain. That's making a man weak.
That's not making a man weak.
Hold on now. I'm put the bomb. We're going to talk about this. Me and you, Mary Mack, we can talk about this.
Yeah.
If you're discrediting me as being weak, as being, oh, you're not doing this, something that you're not doing, that means you're downing me. So now, how can I even stand up to be the stand-up guy that I am? You don't believe shit I do. Because then you don't talk shit about me.
If you a strong man and you got a woman that's belittling you, if you allow that woman to make you a weaker man, you're still weak. What you should do is you should check that hoe. And you should keep it pushing.
See, like, men can't check a men can't. I'm gonna emphasize on what you said. A man can't nowadays. A man can't check that hoe because now the women are gonna make it seem like that we are verbally abusing them.
Yeah, it's all manipulative. Like, that shit is manipulating. You know what I'm saying? At the end
Hell
of the
yeah.
day. So at the end of the day, you as a man, you got a choice. We all get choices. One thing, you asked me what my belief is, I'm a Christian, and one thing that God gave us was a choice. We could choose to do right. We could choose to do wrong. You could choose to fuck with that hoe. You could choose not to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you're going to continue to fuck with a woman that's continuing to break you down over and over, then you are weak mentally. You're mentally weak. It don't matter how big you are, how strong you are, how much money you got. If you allow somebody to tear you down over and over and you allow her to break you, then you're weak on the inside.
Absolutely.
If you're strong, you can't be broken.
Absolutely.
A strong foundation on the house is what stops a house from falling down when it's a tornado or a storm or an earthquake. So if your foundation is weak, which is you, then it don't matter what that woman do, you're going to crumble anyway.
Absolutely. Let's move forward, man. What was you doing when the internet went crazy? When Katt Williams shook up the internet?
Watching it.
Let's go. Hey, look, hold on. Let me do it in my famous animal voice. Let go. Shout out to famous animal, man. You already know what it is, Mo. But nah, Katt Williams shook up the internet with Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp. Shout out to them. And so many things is Monique just did her full episode. I think she coming right because she's on the side of Katt Williams too. Katt Williams made Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer. And it was so crazy because Mike Epps was like, damn, them niggas ain't even say me. So now it's like what Jay-Z, now I'm going back to the Grammys. When Jay-Z said, some of y'all niggas wasn't in the category. Hold up. Let's rewind it back. Katt Williams didn't mention Mike Epps. You're not in the category. I mean, listen.
Man, Mike Epps is a good fucking comedian. I met bro. And bro is funny as hell in real life.
But is he in the category? When you talking about legends, Katt Williams, Bernie Mac, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, we got to talk about, they came here to Charlotte. They did a king of comedy.
Man, my thing is,
oh, man.
when we talking about legends.
This is, Mary Mac, you got a dope interview.
When it comes to, no, listen, for a fact. When it comes to legends, comedians, like, yeah, I feel like Katt just forgot to mention my bro. Because I do feel like Mike Epps got some motion, bro. Like, Mike Epps in a lot of movies. That nigga is funny for real. It's a lot of comedians out here with a hella motion that people consider to be legends that I don't consider to be funny.
I don't think that he forgot to mention Mike Epps. I think that Mike Epps wasn't relevant.
Yeah, he just wasn't relevant to what was going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, really, Katt Williams went on there to air niggas out.
There you go.
He went on there to air niggas out. He ain't
and Mike Epps wasn't one of them.
Yeah, you were safe. So
exactly.
Just be happy to be safe.
There you go.
Yeah, just be happy to be out the way. Because, shit, you didn't want the promo that nigga was giving for real. You didn't want the promo that nigga was giving. That nigga was giving the tea. And
that's why I said niggas, and just because we say you're not in that category doesn't mean that
it's a bad thing.
Exactly. That means, yo, you're saved. Because he didn't have anything bad to say about you, dude. He left you out.
Yeah, because that nigga was on there cooking everybody.
Yeah. The people that he spoke about is the people that he wanted to speak about.
Yeah, he wanted to smoke with them folks.
Right. Monique speaking about people that she wants to speak about.
Yeah.
She has a beef with Steve Harvey as well.
Damn, Steve.
Because Steve did what he did.
Damn.
That's why I said when you got gatekeepers, okay, there's a question right there for you. Charlotte. Who's some of the gatekeepers in Charlotte?
Shit, the DJs, Chuck T, the radio stations. We got Incog, we got Butterfingers, we got Vanyetta, we got No Limit.
All gatekeepers.
All gatekeepers. We got King Carter. Hell, we got some big promoters out here, Montez. We got Sporty Yorty. Like, there's a lot of people in this city that can make shit happen for these artists.
Gatekeepers can be a good thing.
Or a bad thing.
Or a bad thing.
Yeah, they can close the door for you or open
Goddamn right. They could put you in a box. Like, nigga, please.
Yeah, they could put you on ice. That's why I tell people, like how you said earlier, you was like, mad people. I be trying to tell everybody, you think you know everything. That's great, but who do you know?
Exactly.
But who do you know?
Who do you know?
You can have all the info in the world,
but who do you know?
Yourself, but who do you know that can help you put this shit into play?
There
who
you
do
go.
You know that can open the door? How can you get in this room? And who talking about you in the rooms when you not there?
Exactly.
That shit matters.
Exactly. Wow. That you know what? I'm scratching my head now. Because it's like, yo, I still don't understand what's really going on. It's a lot of people that still stuck just off what Jay-Z said at the Grammys. What's really going on? People, stop having award shows when you ain't really having no real nominees there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know the stats.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out a sheet.
Mm-hmm.
These people vote on these things.
Mm-hmm.
So
how does the Grammys work? Who nominates these people? They just put the people in the category.
No,
themselves?
they pick a certain they pick a certain. It's like a panel list, right? They pick certain people that actually do the work, the homework, to see what is these numbers. Everything is done off numbers. We need a fact check too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying that I'm perfect on everything that I'm saying, but what I'm saying is there's no fucking way that I'm gonna have a fucking award show and I'm gonna say, oh, I'm gonna look on Instagram. Oh, she been doing her thing. I think she got motion. I don't know shit about you. I can't tell you nothing about your record. You ain't been outside since when you been outside. I'll let you speak on that. So you got to think about that time too.
Right.
If you being nominated from 2023 to 2024, we ain't talking about 2021. Come on.
But that's why I tell everybody, stop getting so wrapped up in the accolades. Are you doing it for the accolade? Are you doing it for the Grammy? Did you put the music out?
Some people do it for the Grammy.
Which is crazy.
They do it for the Grammy.
That's crazy to me.
They do it for the Grammy.
I don't do it for the kudos. I don't do it for the great jobs. I do it for the coins. I do it because I love it.
What your boy say, Irv Gotti? Snapchat me that pussy. They did it for Snapchat.
Yeah, they doing it for the gram. They doing it for the likes. They doing it for the views. When that's not what you initially signed up for this shit for anyway. Who cares? I feel like that's why that boy Rowdy Rich crashed out. You worry about the wrong shit, boy. Keep putting out these hits.
And he was fire.
Thank you. You're an amazing artist. Why you worried about?
I put the need for these on.
You feel like you're getting shit out of an accolade, but who cares who's telling you good job and kudos as long as the money is rolling and you're still hot and you're still relevant. I feel like he let the mental aspect of the accolade stop his motion.
That's a fact. Well, you know what? We can't save them all, Matt.
You can't.
What are you most proud of out of your career so far?
Man, I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of the fact that I got an actual real backing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got people in my corner that's going to fight for me. I got gatekeepers in my corner. I'm just proud of that. I'm just proud of the relationships I've built with people.
That's a fact.
For sure.
That's a fact. And, and I love it. You know, I love what you're doing. I love what you do for the culture of Charlotte.
Thank you.
And not only for Charlotte, but all over. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not just in a box.
Right.
Shout out to your management team. Shout out to the people that's supporting you.
Yes.
Shout out to the people that pull
Straight Dope Music.
Yeah, shout out to the people that pull that camera out. And support you. That's support. Damn. Have you ever been in a place when you got people that's with you that don't pull out that camera? You're like, man, what are you doing?
Why are you here?
You came here off me.
Right. Don't we say that all the time?
Oh,
like,
man.
bitch,
Am I speaking some real
I done
shit?
I done had to go to the door to get you, or to send my manager to the door, my security to go get you, because you ain't got your little money to get in. We done got you in here.
Yeah.
We done got you shots. We done fed you and everything. I'm performing, and you sitting in the corner scrolling on Instagram.
They don't.
You won't be back.
Yeah, they don't.
Not with me. Not with me, but one thing I can say that I'm grateful for my friends is my friends do support. They do pull out their cameras. They shake ass in every video, and they come prepared to do whatever I need them to do anytime. So I'm grateful for my people.
Yeah, they shaking ass. Speaking of shaking ass, before we get up out of here, Sexy Red and Nikki's beef.
Sexy Red or Megan?
Oh, yeah. And yes, no, not Sexy Red.
Shout out to
I'm
Sexy
sorry.
Red. She
Shout
just
out
had
to
her
Sexy Red.
baby.
She just
Congratulations.
There we
Sexy.
go. Shout out to Sexy, you know what I mean? Because she did just have her baby, but she was on my mind because I told you about Sexy Red anyway. Like, yo, Sexy, you still doing your thing. Even Charleston White said, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to say anything bad about her no more.
I mean,
She changed her whole perspective.
Sis doing what she supposed to do.
Yeah.
She getting to the coins, and she don't give a damn. Like,
But-
she ain't worried about the accolades.
Yeah.
She not worried about what the people think.
Yeah.
She getting her money.
She getting to the
She
bag.
taking care of her family.
But Nikki and Megan's beef,
Man.
because you being a female artist, like, how does that affect you
That
as being a
shit
female artist?
don't affect me at all, but that shit funny as hell. Like, okay, so I feel like it's just like all the other shit in Hollywood. I feel like they planned it.
It's publicity.
I feel like it's a publicity stunt.
Yep.
You ain't gonna tell me. First of all, it's Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki is not giving nothing that much attention ever. Lotto made a whole record about her. Put it on the floor. Won a whole BET award for Female Artist of the Year. Nikki did not respond. She didn't say nothing. She's talking about her directly. in the record. When she's talking about you, old lady, go get your meds, whatever, she talking about Nicki. She mad at Nicki because Nicki wouldn't do the feature with her. But Megan says one thing on the record that you feel like is reference to your husband.
Oh, that's changed the game.
And now all of a sudden, you doing the most, you on live, you're promoting, you done dropped the diss track, then you done dropped the diss track without the...
you changed the game.
Without the instrumental on it, like just the audio, just the words or whatever. I feel like all that shit is for promo. Yeah. Like, Nicki dropped the album, the numbers probably wasn't doing what she needed it to do, so she had to do something. Megan's trying to make her comeback because she been on ice, and they using that shit for promo, and it's working. They're marketing geniuses.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Now, more about you. Before we get up out of here, let the people know what you got coming up. You got new albums, you got new singles. What's up? What can we expect from Mary Mack?
We about to drop a single on Valentine's Day, so it's coming up.
Oh, shit. And
it's called Love Him Some Me. It's gonna go crazy. It's a different side to the Mac, though. Like, it's a different side to
more
the Mac.
Mac sauce.
It's always extra Mac sauce.
XL.
It's always extra Mac sauce, but it's going to be a different vibe, not what everybody is used to, and it's a great record. And then we're going to be dropping an album called The MacBook, and I'm going to be teaching these hoes how to get to the sauce. You know what I'm saying? So that shit going to go crazy this year as well, and that'll be out before 420. We usually drop our shit on 420 because I'm a real smoker. So we're going to drop that 420.
That's
the
what's
MacBook
up.
Special.
That's what's up. You got any last inspirational words? You got some shout outs for the people?
Man, shout out to my city. Shout out to Who Got a Banger. Shout out to shout out to all of my fans and my people that support me. I don't even call y'all my fans. I call y'all my friends and my family, and I appreciate y'all for that, So, and shout out to all my people, man. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
Shout out to On the Rise.
Yes.
Like, we on the rise out here. Big purr.
You already know. Big brr.
Big brr.
How they say brr. and
yes. You got to roll you. You got to roll it.
And what happened to that, boy? And you know what I'm saying? We still standing on big business.
We still standing on big motherfucking
That's a fact.
business.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Enhanced Connect Services. We got everything you need. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tap in with that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tap in and start following. If you ain't doing nothing else, stop what the fuck you doing and go follow Miss Mary Mack.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? She got everything that you can need from promotion for anything in Charlotte. Is one of the people that you need to tap into.
I'm a gatekeeper too.
Yeah.
Tap in.
That's what I was about to say. You didn't even name you as a gatekeeper, but now you did.
Because I don't be wanting everybody to know.
Yeah.
They just need to move the right way.
Yeah, so you move
inside.
inside.
But I can put hoes on ice too,
Yeah.
real quick.
She's a gatekeeper, y'all, so y'all already know.
I'm a gatekeeper too. Know that.
Yeah, she's a gatekeeper, man. And she had just been on one of the dopest talk shows ever, you know what I'm saying, on the Rize Straight Uncensored with the celebrity guru, King Maserati Santana. Y'all can find me on Instagram, Mozzie Bracken 18. Also Facebook, Maserati Santana. Tap in and start following me and start subscribing and hitting that notification bell every time I go live with a celebrity or a local artist. You get it first on the Rize TV, and it is what it is, man. Mary Mack, I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you for taking your time.
Sure.
Absolutely, man. And I know you're going to be lit. You know what I'm saying? 2024 is going to be a great year for you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a great year for a lot of people. And I know it started off with everybody was saying, well, damn, 2024 going to be a year that everything is revealed. Mm-hmm. That's slowly starting to change too now. Mm-hmm. Because they looked at it from Katt Williams' point of view. Mm-hmm. But now Monique got something to say. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just keep it locked because I got more celebrities coming on the show. Y'all already know what it is. Hey, till next time, love, peace, and happiness. I just want